Repair Clinic makes fixing things easy, with millions of replacement parts available on our website and the help you need to do the repair yourself. Since we encourage you to perform this procedure safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. For many gas downdraft cooktop repairs, you will need to disassemble the appliance. Before you do this, be sure to unplug the power cord and shut off the gas supply. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to partially unthread the long screws, securing the cooktop to the underside of the countertop. For most repairs, you will need to remove the main top. Be aware, if the cutout space in the countertop is too large to support the cooktop base with the top removed, you will need to partially uninstall the appliance. To do this, fully unthread the long screws from the clamping brackets. Use a 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to loosen the adjustment screws securing the brackets. Rotate the brackets inward, then tighten the screws. Detach the venting from the blower. Now carefully lift off the 3 grates, as well as the vent grill. Remove all of the burner caps and the burner bases. Remove all of the control knobs. You can use string or wire to help pull them off of the valve shafts. Have an assistant help you to lift the appliance up and use 2 pieces of wood to support the cooktop base above the countertop. Now use a Phillips head screwdriver to unthread all of the screws, securing the orifice holders to the main top. Unthread the screw holding the main top to the blower switch mounting bracket. With the screws unthreaded, you can lift off the top to reach components like the spark module, the gas supply tubes, and the burner valves. If you need to replace the spark module, first use a 1/2-inch wrench to help unthread the nut to detach the gas supply tube from the right rear orifice holder. Next, unthread the screws securing the spark module cover. Remove the cover. Note the orientation of the igniter wires connected to the spark module, then use needle nose pliers to help disconnect them. Depress the tab to disconnect the harness connector. You can now unthread the 2 screws to release the module. Install the new spark module by aligning it on the base, then thread and tighten the screws to secure. Connect the harness connector. Connect the igniter wires to the appropriate terminals. Realign the cover and secure it with the screws. Reinsert the gas supply tube into the orifice holder, then thread and tighten the nut. To replace any of the burner valves, use the 1/2-inch wrench to help unthread the nuts, securing the gas supply tubing to the valves. Use an adjustable wrench to help unthread the nuts, securing the main gas supply line to the manifold. With the cooktop base supported above the countertop, unthread the 6 screws on the front of the base, securing the manifold assembly. Disconnect the wire connector and remove the assembly. Remove the seal from the appropriate valve shaft and lift the spark switch straight up to detach. Unthread the screw to release the valve bracket. You can now remove the old burner valve. Install the new burner valve by aligning it on the manifold. Then position the bracket and secure it with the screw. Align the spark switch on the new valve and snap it into place. Slide the seal over the shaft. Reposition the manifold assembly in the cooktop base. Then connect the wire connector. Thread and tighten the 6 screws to secure the assembly. Reinsert the main gas supply line into the manifold, then thread and tighten the nut. Do the same to secure the 5 gas supply tubes to the appropriate burner valves. To reassemble the cooktop, realign the main top on the base so the surface igniters protrude through the holes in the top. Confirm that the orifice holders are aligned, then thread and tighten the screws to secure the holders to the top. Replace the screws securing the main top to the blower switch mounting bracket. Remove the wood supports and center the cooktop in the cutout space of the countertop. Replace the control knobs by aligning them on the valve shafts and pushing them into place. Align each burner base with the appropriate orifice holder so the spark igniter is positioned in the notch on the side of the base. Position the burner caps on the bases. Realign the 3-burner grates, along with the vent grill. Loosen the 2 adjustment screws and rotate the clamping brackets outward. Then tighten the screws. Thread one of the clamping screws through the outermost hole in the bracket. Tighten the screw against the underside of the countertop. Avoid over-tightening. Repeat for the opposite side to fully secure the cooktop. Reattach the venting to the blower. With the reassembly complete, turn the gas supply back on and plug the power cord back in. It's a good idea to make sure the flame height is properly adjusted after installing a new gas valve. You can do this on any of the valves by setting the burner to low, then remove the control knob and secure the gas valve shaft with a pair of pliers. Using a 1/8 inch non-flared flathead screwdriver, rotate the adjustment screw inside the shaft clockwise to reduce the flame height, and counterclockwise to increase the height of the flame. With the flame properly adjusted, your gas downdraft cooktop should be ready for use. At Repair Clinic, we make fixing things easy. Thank you for supporting the production of these videos by purchasing your parts from our website.